Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Well, we are doing the second part of the loop for our Jet and Airways services. In the last video we went from San Diego over to Palm Springs, and today, right now, we are going from Palm Springs over to Los Angeles. It's just a loop around that we do, and then we go from Los Angeles down the coast to San Diego. Really good fun to do the complete loop if you can do them all together. So we are at Palm Springs. What a beautiful looking scenery it is here. The airport, well, it's pretty ho-hum, to be honest. It's pretty vanilla and basic. Yeah, nowhere near as nice as the X-Plane 12 default airports, of course. They are just gorgeous. My Flight Sim 2020 has the add-on, the enhancement for the Palm Springs airport, so it has the coffee shop, everything. It is just brilliant. You'll see that on another video, but here in Flight Sim 24 it is very bare bones basic. But the scenery, the hills and the mountains and all the trees, they look quite good. The coloured trees look a bit unrealistic. They look a bit like lollipops. All the different colours, the way they're speckled in there. But generally, it is a beautiful looking scenery, a beautiful place to be, Palm Springs Airport. So we are again in our Alaska Airlines livery. We are returning the plane to Los Angeles, but we are using it for a Jet and Airways service. So let's go ahead and jump into our 737 and get things set up for our flight just up the valley and over towards the coast to Los Angeles. Okay, so we are running on our APU, and let's have a look at our flight plan. Again, a very basic, simple flight plan that you are welcome to copy and have a go at. So we're departing through we're departing Palm Springs at runway 31 left and heading out through Hugso. There's Hugso. Coming over to Iron. Let's go through step. There we go, Iron. Hoknu, and then we're coming out over the coast here. If you can see, we will be coming over towards Los Angeles, coming out over the coast, turning around to our right and coming in over the ocean to runway 7 right, ILS approach 7 right. So we might have a go at doing an ILS approach. On our last flight we just did it, the whole flight was manual approach and landing. So let's see if the ILS approach will lock on and it's actually working today, shall we? Just for something to do, we'll put our brakes on RTO. So let's put our flight plan back to the beginning here at Palm Springs. Where are we? There we go. Okay, so we're just gonna get pushed back and we're just going to get underway. We're going to take it that all the customers are on board, ready to go, and everyone is tickety-boo. Pushing us back there, rather acute sort of an angle. We should be going back. I think I better stop them there, otherwise we're going to have a bit of a nasty accident. Right, I wonder if we're going to have that nose bouncy up and downy problem that we had on the last video. Probably will, I would say. Probably will. So if you know what it is, if you see it and you know what it is, guys, let me know, because chances are it's something that I have done wrong somewhere in regards to the autopilot, I think. So we'll see how we go. Right, throttle up to 40. Let's feed her the fat. Let's go, guys. See you later. See you later, Palm Springs. Keep the nose down until we reach our Now I think the speed throttle, I think the speed has frozen itself again. If you look under here, the freeze, the speed, it has frozen itself again. The speed gauge there, so we have no idea how fast we're going. So I think there is a bug. I think there is a bug, guys, because we had it in the same flight as well. The gauges just froze up. Okay, so here we are again. We are lined up on the runway this time. We have the flight plan in, exactly the same flight plan we had before. This time I spawned in at the end of the runway, so the computer has set up the airplane with my lovely first officer there, so everything is set up default and ready to fly and ready to go. All I did was put in the flight plan. So let's see if we still have those problems or issues like we had on my previous flight. It will be very interesting indeed. And this way we should get a pretty good idea of whether it was just something that I was doing wrong, which I sort of expect is the case, really. Why wouldn't you think that? Okay, so let's head off towards not San Francisco, KLAX, Los Angeles. Here we go. Hold the nose down until we reach our rotate speed, pushing the yoke forward. Okay, now I'm bringing it up as we rotate.
Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps.
Bring up our gear. And we can go to our autopilot, our vertical speed, set our vertical speed, put on our auto throttle. So L-Nova's on, autopilot is on, vertical speed is set at 200. Flaps can start coming up now. Check, gear is up. Auto brakes we can switch off. And we're heading over towards the coast, guys, towards Los Angeles. Look at these mountains and hills here. Unbelievable as we climb out of the Palm Springs Valley. Just amazing. Beautiful. There's Palm Springs Valley there as we climb out, the wind farm down there, which you can also see in Flight Sim 2020. It's done beautifully in Flight Sim 2020. But look at these mountains as we come through the valley, heading out towards the coast. Just beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Anyway, let's focus and make sure we are doing the right thing here. Flaps up. Landing lights off. Taxi lights are off, strobe lights can go off. And we are following our flight plan and we are climbing out of Palm Springs. Flaps are up, we are clean. And another lovely clear day. Got my very able first officer here. Lovely to have you on board. Nice to see you again. She flew with me from San Diego to Palm Springs on my previous video. And she will fly with me again from Los Angeles back down to home base in San Diego. Not sure if we'll do that video tonight. 2 videos in one day is probably enough for me. And remember, I'm doing these flights in Flight Sim 24 just to test it out, to see if there's been any improvement after the updates. And so far, I'm very happy to say that things have been going swimmingly well. Very well on my last flight. I did have that nose bug where my nose was going up and down, bouncing for a while until I turned off the autopilot. So let me know if you've had that problem. Is it a bug or is it something that I am doing wrong? I would be very interested to know. Now just having a look at my speed here, 336. I want to bring that down. So I'll put on the speed here, the auto throttle, and we'll see if that holds the speed that I set here. Let's set it at 250 knots, and we'll just see if it holds. See if the auto throttle holds 250 knots, just as a bit of a test to see if that's working fine. The altitude is working fine. We are cruising at 10,000 feet, pretty close to it, and that's what I've set in the autopilot. So our altitude is working fine. Let's just see if our auto throttle sticks to the assigned speed of 250. And of course I'm also very anxious to see if we're going to have that nose up and down, the bouncing bug, as we head over to Los Angeles that we had on our last flight. I let the simulator start the aircraft this time by spawning in on the runway. So if we don't have any bouncing issues, it probably means I have done something wrong. Maybe I was the one at fault. Maybe. Okay, we're coming down now to 250 knots was what our assigned speed is, so I want to see if it's going to hold 250 knots, and it looks like it is settling down at 250 knots, so that's a good sign. Beautiful scenery. Yep, so we are at 10,000 feet exactly, and we're exactly on 250 knots. So I cannot ask for more than that, guys. But what I do want to do is put in the information for the ILS frequency. If I can just find this on my other screen here. San Diego, PSB to KLAX. I'll open that one. Here we go. I've got this plan saved here. Slide that over to my other screen, and I should have the ILS frequency there. Yes, I have. So we will We'll come down here to the radio and we'll put in the frequency of 10990. 10990. 109. Clear. Okay. Start again. 10990. Okay. 10990. Let's get that up there into the active. And we'll do the one on the side. 10990. We've got to get it spot on, guys. We've got to be careful, do it right. Okay, so we've got the ILS frequency in. Now the heading of the runway, localizer heading is 71. So let's get that into here. .71 and this side as well. I do everything very, very simple, guys. Nothing complicated about the way I do things. Probably because I'm not 100% accurate. I just do it simply and easily. Try to be efficient. Try to do everything so it's easy, simple, but try to do everything right at the same time, but I'm still learning as I go, basically. Okay, so we've got the ILS frequency in and the heading. We're cruising at 10,000 feet, 250 knots, exactly what I put into the autopilot. And we're heading straight over towards Los Angeles, over towards the coast. We should be able to see the ocean very, very soon. We'll get some very nice views as we come in over Los Angeles. And if everything goes well, perfectly well, you never know, we might do some jet-in services in Flight Sim 24. We'll see how we go today. See how we go. So far we haven't had that nose bouncing up and down bug, touch wood. You never know, we might be okay this time. Now I find the outside views are a lot smaller if you don't keep keep changing the angle all the time, spinning around the plane, looking up and down, turning around all the different outside angles. If you're doing that, it slows everything down because the computer, everything's got to draw all that artwork. So if you have a nice outside view set up, just leave it there and don't change it for a while. Just come outside and look at this view. And admire the scenery. Now look, we can see the ocean over there. We are getting close, guys. I can see the ocean. Quite a short little trip, and this is the outskirts. These are the fringes of Los Angeles. The sprawl that is Los Angeles. It is huge. So let's go inside here. We are getting close. We can come down and take our altitude down a little bit, start a very slow, gentle descent as we head in towards the coast here. Set that at 6,000 feet and we'll take our vertical speed down. Just nice and gentle. Easy does it. We've still got a little way to go yet. Can leave our speed at 250 knots for now. Look at the scenery. It is stunning, guys. It really is stunning. Now I've also got this compass rose up here, which I would quite like to turn off. If anyone's got any hints or tips where we turn that off, that would be great. I haven't seen it in the options as yet, but it'd be nice to be able to turn that off, really. Now we should be able to see the airport. We should get a lovely view of the airport as we come over Los Angeles. Come around this way, we will see the CBD, the central business area. CBD, the central business district, just on our right hand side there. Quite nice, this Alaska livery. Not as nice as the Jet and Airways livery, of course, but it is quite nice. Quite nice. Can close some of these screens on my other computer. Might help the frame rate a little bit as well as things are running. Coming down towards 6,000 feet now as we approach the coastline. A little bit blocky. We're not getting a really smooth experience here today, but it's not too bad. I've seen a lot worse. I think Flight Sim 2020 was worse than this when it first came out. That was shocking. We all wondered whether it was ever going to be fixed again. So let's hope this one just keeps getting better and better, shall we? Can see the coastline now very, very clearly. Can't quite see the airport. I think that might be it over there, KLAS. That massive tarmac that you can see over there. We're coming in sort of over the central business district, which is just ahead of us there. Right, I need water. I gotta get my water. Now if you like other games, other simulators, some of the other simulators that I play, I really enjoy them, like the driving ones. I've got Assetto Corsa. I have Train Sim World 2005. I love that one. I've also got American Truck Simulator. I've got Bus Simulators. If you'd like to look at some of those videos, you'll find them on my other channel. Just about everything on this channel is all flight simulator related. But if you play some of those other games, some of those other simulators that are just fantastic, very, very relaxing, I find, driving simulators, especially the truck simulator and the train simulator. Very, very relaxing and enjoyable. They'll be on my other channel. My other channel is called The Drive Chain. The Drive Chain, and I'll put a link to it underneath in the description so you can go there and have a look. It's a very small channel. Nobody's there, guys. Only me having fun. No views, no subscribers, hardly anything. It's just me having fun like I always do. But if you like those sort of games or simulations, if you want to see what they're about, if you're thinking of buying them, go to that channel and just have a look at them. Check them out. They are fantastic. Right, we're getting quite close to the coast. We must be able to get a good view of the airport. There it is down there. Los Angeles, looking KLAX, the airport, and there's the CBD down there, looking fantastic, I've got to say. So we head towards the ocean. We're going to loop round and come into KLAX over the ocean. So it's going to be a beautiful approach, So let's continue our descent down to around 2,000 feet as we head out over the sea. There we go, 2,000, and we have a nice gentle approaches. Nice gentle descent as well. And we might start to bring our speed down a little bit, but not much yet. Bring our speed down. Bring our speed down, and once we get our speed down a bit more, we can start dropping our flaps. There's the CBD, and the airport. It was here a while ago. There it is over there, I think. Los Angeles Airport. There's the airport just over there. See that? The business district just there. Pretty hard on the frame rate at the moment, heading over Los Angeles. I better just put the camera in one place and just bloom and leave it there, I think. Right, so coming down to 2,000 feet. And we're going to start our turn round to the left. As we come out over the beach. Oh, I've got the shaking yoke again. Let's hope we're not going to hit that bug. Not hope we're not going to have that nose bouncing up and down bug again. So far we've been pretty good. Start bringing our flaps down. Start bringing our speed down. As we head round to the left to loop round and come in for our ILS approach. We're testing out the simulator, guys. We're sort of testing out the Max as well at the same time. Just to see if there's any improvement in what it was weeks ago when I was trying to fly it. Hopefully there are some good improvements after the updates. And it is flyable from A to B, let's hope. So far we've had a trouble-free flight with no bugs, so that has been brilliant. Mind you, on our last trip we had trouble, but it may have been my fault, okay? So I can't throw the term bugs around too loosely, alright? I might be the bug. So I'm not about to start blaming the game or blaming the plane, because it may very well have been me if you saw that last video. Right, we're cruising around now. We're doing a bit of a loop around and then we'll be lining up the runway. Hopefully we'll have some diamonds appear very soon. You never know our luck, otherwise we'll have to do another manual landing. Okay, speed. Where's our speed? Let's take our speed down a little bit more. Our flaps are down pretty much. I think we can drop our gear. Right, gear is down and locked. Do we have any diamonds yet? Not quite. Oh, we got diamonds there. Let's hit our approach hold button. Okay. Quite close to the airport, aren't we? Quite close to the airport. I really don't think we're going to make our. I really don't think we're going to be making our ILS approach very successfully. I think we're way, way too high, guys. Way too high, in the wrong place here. I think we're going to be doing a go around, to be perfectly honest. Autopilot off. Flight directors off. I'll do a manual. Going to do a manual go around. Gear up. Flaps up. We were way too high at 2,000 feet. When we made that left turn, we were quite close to the airport. So let's try it again, shall we? So we'll go out and come in again. Not sure if we'll be able to. Capture the glide slope again, but I guess we could give it a try. I'll just keep around 2,000 feet as I go out and come in again. It is very nice to fly manually, this plane. Once you get it trimmed, it just floats along, flies itself quite nicely. So I'm going to head out and come in again. We're at 3,000 feet. So we did a missed approach, guys, and we'll go out and come in again. Drop our gear. Flaps down. Okay, so I have engaged the approach hold. Flight director's on. Auto throttle is doing naughty things. I've engaged the autopilot and the approach hold, so we've got some diamonds there. Let's just see if we can lock on again and do a ILS approach after doing a missed approach and going round. Let's just see how we go with it, shall we? Seems to be locked on okay. What's our speed? Speed is 150. Our auto throttle didn't seem to be working very well, so I'm looking after the speed manually. So after that missed approach and go around, I managed to re-engage the autopilot and the approach hold mode. So we're locked onto the ILS. We have the diamonds, so we might be okay, guys. Fingers crossed here for a beautiful butter landing. Just remember, I have my reverse thruster configured now, so I can throw the reverse thruster on. Just about time to turn off the autopilot. Okay, autopilot off. Flight directors are off. I have the plane.
slow.
Right, reverse thrusters on. Speed brakes on. But the frame rate is really bad, isn't it? That is really blocking. That is terrible. Really terrible. I think I'm going to be able to go off here. Reverse thrusters off. Speed brakes off. Speed brakes off. Push those down. Okay. Thrusters are off. No. Reverse thrusters are off. Okay. Let me know in the comments if you've had any issues with the auto throttle in the 737. Other than that, the plane did everything it was supposed to do today. In both flights, really. Oh my gosh. Just as I was going in there, another plane spawned in. Maybe I have to turn all the extra planes off at the airport. Planes parked at the airport, maybe I have to turn that option off. And that should give me quite a nice, hopefully a better frame rate as I come in to land at the airport. Because as I'm coming in and taking off, it is just so blocky, it's almost unplayable really. One thing I love about 2020, it just runs so smooth, it is beautiful. Anyway, I won't prolong the agony. Thanks for watching, guys. Click the like, subscribe if you like these kind of videos. I will put the link to my other channel in the description, so you can check out American Truck Simulator, Bus Simulator, Train Simulator, all those other fun things, if you like simulators. Right, catch you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Over and out. Cheers.